welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a planner flip for my home and project planner. So as you all know, I have made a lot of changes this month and I'm very excited to share all the updates with y'all. This was previously my consulting agenda and I still have my consulting inserts in here, but I also wanted to just use it to put all of my other like important inserts in here. And so this has now been like a merger of my main agenda, my GM monogram, and my consulting mixed with like my finances, which have been bouncing all over the place. So ultimately, when I got my agenda refills, and I have a full video on this planner, of course, I wanted to keep this very simple, and I'm really happy that I did that. And so, as y'all know, I pretty much had everything that's in here in this planner for the most part. And I don't know, I just got overwhelmed with everything in there. And then I get like this phase where I'm just like, you know, I'm not using this part of my planner, and then I feel the need to change. And so that's why I think y'all will notice for a lot of my planners right now, it's a lot of, there's one thing in here and I'm using it for this one purpose. Because if I don't use something every month, then I'm just like, oh, well, that's like a wasted space. I don't know, it's something that like pops in my head and I don't know what it is, but it happens, and then that's when I make changes. But yeah, this is the home and project planner, and it's very similar setup to what y'all have seen before. But we have the CEO tabs from Cloth and Paper. Starting off with the schedule, we have some deco. This is from Cloth and Paper and Infinite Lotus. Everything will be linked below that I can link. We have my monthly inserts. So again, just because I found different ways to set up my planners, I still like having my monthly, my finances, like I still need all of that. And so when I was trying to figure out what I want to do, because I just really wanted a dedicated planner for the hourly inserts. I didn't want to have anything else in here. Don't know what it is. It could be a phase, but right now I just didn't want anything else in that planner. I was like, well, I can just, you know, transfer it over, do this like consolidation. And so we still have my monthlies, which are where plans first come in. And then this is what I use. And it's nice right now too, because I can reference this when planning in other planners. This really is like the home planner, right? Like everything will come in here first, and then when I'm setting up for the week, I can come in here and be like, oh, well, I have this, because like I like plan like months out in here. And so it's like, oh, well, this is going on. I have this to do this month, right? Like if there's anything like my vehicle registration, like I put that in like every year at the same time, like it's due at the same time, but like at the beginning of the year when I get these inserts, I always make sure to put stuff like that in, different things like that. So it's really just things that I need to like make sure get done throughout the month. But we have a dedicated spot for this. And then under lists, this is like an academic overview. I honestly haven't touched this. I am just going to keep it just because I think it's, I go back and forth, and it's primarily for reference, so I don't need to touch it. So I have these quarterly inserts, and it's just when classes start, stop, and different things like that, right? So I don't need that every day, so it's fine if it's in there. And then same with these academic planner inserts. So these are from ROSIE PAPETERIE, as well as the other inserts that y'all have just saw. But this is just like an overview of the class with like important information, and then I use this to set up the rest of my other planners. So again, this really is, I feel like I could also consider this more of like a monthly planner, because I feel like I also only really touch it a few times a month, right? So this is more of like a monthly home and project planner, just because I don't use it too frequently. I don't use it every day. I only use, and we'll get into like the finance part, but like I only use my finance section when I get paid, you know, different things like that. I only really reference this if I need it. And yeah, nothing wrong with that, because again, this works for me. But this is the academic section. And then for the project section, I will have a video coming for Vlogtober. I'm going to be doing a lot of home organization. I always do it in October during Vlogtober, so I know it's fun and always something to look forward to, but also it gives me the time and motivation to like actually get this stuff done that I wanted to. So this project section will be for home projects, and that's where the home part will come in. But I have the ROSIE PAPETERIE principal inserts that I love that I'll use. Again, I'll have a dedicated video on that, and then we'll update those as well. That is reserved for this section. As of right now, we then go into the finance tab, and so these are my finances. I did a budget video recently. Again, I do paycheck budgeting, and so I only really look at my expenses every payday. And high level overview, if you're newer to my channel, I come in like day before, 2 days before, and then I pay everything that's due up until the next. I budget out the rest of my paycheck. So I have a dedicated amount that goes to multiple savings accounts. I have a dedicated amount that goes to spending, etc., debt, etc. And so the spending money is what's left over at the end of like all the important stuff coming out. And then at the end of the month, I typically start setting up for the next month, which we might do a video on that for October, especially since I'm doing Vlogtober. So let's hopefully do another like at least October budget setup. But it's just something that keeps me organized. I like writing things down. All of my joint expenses with my husband are on auto pay. So I don't really like, I just come in here to like take a look at the amount and to make sure we have enough in our joint account. Everything else comes out of my own personal accounts, and this I manually pay. I don't like auto pay. I like to see the amount, see the balance. It's also something that's really helped me with my debt management, to see that balance every month. But yeah, so I like having this so I can come in and mark off what's paid and whatnot. So this is what we have here. And then again, we'll do a budget setup in October, go in depth, have a little fun with it, especially since I haven't actually used this yet. Next up is the goals and ideas section. This will be my consulting section. So this is all that I initially had in this planner and decided, you know what, I just need like one spot for it. And so I have these inserts from Infinite Lotus. So you have your week and then you have a breakdown. So I lead marketing for the consulting company, and then I'll take on clients after comprehensive exams. And so this will help me break down if I want to have a dedicated spot for what I need to do for the company, what I need to do for a client, right? Like I like having these dedicated spots. Most recently, I actually updated the website, which it looks absolutely incredible, but like I like segmented like what I needed to do for content, what I needed to do for SEO, different things like that based on whatever I was doing that week. It really helped me stay organized and take notes, and then I could highlight any meetings going on, different things like that in here. So this is how I've been using these. And then the miscellaneous section is just a little note section. These are from Agenda 52. They're in all my agendas. Get them from Hobby Lobby because they're the cheapest. Do it when it's half off. So it's like $2-3 and you get like 50 to 100 pages based on the size. So yeah, other than that, that is my monthly / home and project planner. And that is going to be it for this video. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.